my name's Laura. Welcome to my channel. And what I'm trying to do today in my kitchen is I'm doing a quick nori wrap recipe, and I've really wanted to do this for a while because I've kind of tweaked this where I just absolutely love it. It's so delicious. And what I usually do is I've got this carrot pulp left from carrot juice that I made yesterday. And I do this in steps because it just makes it easier that way. When I know I have the carrot pulp, I'll go ahead and I'll plan if I have my nori sheets and I know I've got everything. I've got enough walnuts left to do this, and I just do this in my homogenizing juicer. This juicer is an ACOC juicer, and it works great for walnuts because walnuts are great when it has the oils in them and everything, but in this particular recipe, you want it to be a lot drier because the rolls, if they get slimy and all that, they won't roll real well, and it just ends up working so well with the carrot pulp. So what I do is I just put some of it into the homogenizer, and I don't know if you can see, but this is what it ends up looking like, is this little dried, rolled up stuff that I'm going to add to the carrot pulp. And I'm going to add the walnut pulp, and I'm going to add these red onion that I chopped, and I'm adding, this is wakame flakes, and this is a seakelp delight seasoning. It's by Bragg, and it has that sea flavor, which is what I want, and some cayenne pepper. I don't know if I said that or not. I like cayenne pepper because I like it a little bit spicy. You don't have to add that if you don't want. So I'm just going to go ahead and add these ingredients in here and mix this up. I don't really measure with this. I just do this to taste and just figure it out when I feel like it's enough. Add some cayenne pepper, some wakame flakes, and then the recipe tonight. And all I'm going to put in here is some clover sprouts and the what I call spicy non-crab mix. This really reminds me of a crab mix, and with the orange pulp, it really gives it kind of that crabby look and gives you a little bit of a salty flavor without actually adding salt. A lot of those things that I put in there are pretty much salt-free. They just have their natural salt. So what I go ahead and do is lay out the sheet, which I lay it down with the side up that is not shiny. The shiny part goes on the outside. And I put the crab mix inside, or the non-crab mix inside the sheet. And I have this little, I don't know if you can see, but I have one of those little sushi roller things that I will use. And I really don't know how to use it real well, but I think it does help to get it a little bit tighter. So I'm going to stick the clover sprouts in there, and then I just take it and I roll it as tight as I can get it. And that didn't work too well, but I still got it pretty tight. So when you get your roll, what you want to do is you want to just put a little bit of water on it so that it stays sealed. I forgot to leave some water out. And so there, what I usually do is I just cut them in half, and I usually take my knife and I kind of dip it a little bit in water because that for some reason helps. And I just cut it kind of at an angle, and that seems to help without breaking the piece of seaweed wrap. And there's what you got. So this is the finished product, and I just stuck a little cilantro on the side because I love my plates to look pretty. And if you can see, you can just kind of look in and see that sort of crabby looking mix, which I think is beautiful, and it tastes delicious. And a secret to this is also that it does seem to taste a little bit better if you leave it in the refrigerator overnight. Make it the night before and keep it in there for 24 hours. And I just kind of found that out by accident just from having leftover of it. And it just really does give it a really good flavor, but you can also just eat it this way. It's absolutely delicious. And this is just a little tahini dressing that I make. And you can always use nama soya or something of that nature. I've been trying to stay off of that real high sodium stuff and stuff that's processed, and making a lot of my own things from Whole Foods. So that's what I did. And I'm just going to go ahead and end with reading this out of Proverbs, and this is chapter 9, verse 10. And it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is the understanding." So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful, blessed day.